Hey guys, my name is Alex Gudgel, and this is my leadership project. So, hunger in the nation and in Utah. So, about 44.2 million people, including 1 in 5 children in the United States, face hunger. And then in 2022, 12.8% of homes were food insecure, with that number still rising today. Food insecure meaning like the household's access to food and when it's limited or uncertain if that food will be available. And more specifically in Utah, 316,980 people are facing hunger, including 1 in 10 children, and about 10.7% of households are food insecure. It's really sad how big those numbers are, and 12.8% of the nation is just an insane number. So for my project, I decided to do a food drive for the Utah Food Bank. It's a local organization that I volunteered at many times before. Uh, Me and my family try and go at least once a month to volunteer our time. We go organize food. It's a great place to go volunteer at. It's just crazy to see how much food they go through and how many lives that they affect and help. So to let people know of this food drive, we sent out texts, emails, and flyers to neighbors, family, and friends. And on these messages, we would let them know the day that we'd be out to go pick up food and what time to expect us to come pick it up. So we ended up achieving some extraordinary results. My goal was to donate at least 150 pounds of food, and we ended up receiving and donating about 188 pounds of food, which is a lot of food. You can see in the top left my trunk, which is full of food, and it wasn't just my trunk; it was also my back seat. And on the bottom two photos is the weight and the receipt of the weight. So what I learned, some of my strengths include communication, being able to talk to helpers and even donators, whether it's answering questions that they had or even asking my own questions, finding addresses or answering questions about time and day. Patience was very key. Some people didn't respond very quickly, and some people even responded last second. Where we had one family who responded as we were picking up our last donations. Um, and they let us know that they had food ready for us. Organization is also uh, a big strength that I feel like I had. Being able to organize people and having them have specific roles and having them know their roles really helps with the flow of the project. Yeah. And then weaknesses, indecisiveness was a big part of one of my weaknesses. I was originally going to do a clothing drive, but I decided to scrap that and I went for the food drive instead after having a few other ideas. Procrastination kind of goes along with the indecisiveness a little bit. I definitely could have finished this project faster if I had not procrastinated nearly as much as I would like to admit. Um, but it is something I'm working on and I'm getting better at. And being afraid to ask for help, asking people for help with like coming to pick up food or to email other people or to have them help me. I just got a little bit like afraid of asking because I didn't want to ask for too much. It is a weakness I'm working on. And by using these leadership pillars, I definitely learned quite a lot about myself as a leader, and I still have a lot that I can learn. Learning. So I learned a lot through the growth mindset. Instead of taking any negative experiences and failures and putting myself down, picking myself up and applying them in the future to help me continue the project and finish the project. Definitely a big thing that I learned. Empathy, caring about about the project, and putting time and effort into it. By putting a lot of time and effort, I put a lot of passion into it, and being passionate about the project really helped me to succeed. Authenticity, being self aware and staying positive, keep everyone going. So answering texts or emails and staying positive, even if things behind the scenes aren't going well, really helps people be confident in your project. And drive. My goal was 150 pounds and I ended up with 188. And that is my project. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed.